Hello today. Grams' Sassy Creations here. Today we're gonna do a spread for when I went to New Orleans, and however you guys say it there, sorry if I mess it up. Anyways, when we went, I went on a business trip and I took pictures of a lady in the really cool clothes that they wear down there. And since nobody's going to understand on my spread a picture of this lady, I journaled, and we're going to put that on there, and I'm going to read it to you because, yeah, it was a very scary thing for me. Anyways, so the pictures that we have are the pictures of the lady that I took, and also pictures of ones of in the stores. All the stores have like the same kind of things for you to buy. The masks, the beads, and voodoo stuff. So I took a few pictures of those. So that's going to be on one side along with the lady on the other side. And so here we go. We are going to start with the lady on the one side. So here, and I'm not going to put, I'm not going to put a border around it. Now I have already, just to save on time, I already put a mask up here. We're going to do the feathers that go along with it though. So here is a picture of the woman that I took, and along with another picture that I took of her. And as you can see, she is not very happy. And I'll kind of put it up just a little bit closer. She's not very happy. And I get it, after I thought I was going to die. But if somebody just happened to look at the spread and says, why did she take a picture of this lady? None of us know this lady. Well, no, you don't. So I journaled. And what I had done is I typed it up because it is so long. I typed it up on the computer and then just printed it off and cut it. So this is what it says, okay? On the second day of our business trip, we were able to walk around and see some sights around our hotel before our meeting started. We were walking along and I saw this woman sitting on a bench in some of the bright clothes they wear down here, and I wanted to get a picture. She was a ways away, so I had to zoom in some. Now my camera isn't the best for the zooming. I didn't have the greatest photo lens to do that with. So I stood there too long. Well, as you can see on her face, she saw me and was not happy with me at all. I got a couple of shots and she came angrily walking over to me, and the two ladies that were with me walked away and left me standing there. The woman started yelling at me for taking her picture, and I should pay her for her time with a few more choice words that I won't repeat. Of course, she did not give me her time. I thought I was about to get beat up, and I really did. And I look up, and the other two ladies were just totally gone. I apologized to the woman, and I said I was sorry and scooted off really fast. Note to self: do not take a picture of someone without asking first. I thought I was going to die in New Orleans that day. I gave my friends a thank you very much for leaving me to defend for myself. I was very scared that day, but I did survive. So that is my journal. That is my journaling for this spread. Okay, so because of this, and like I said, I'm going to arrange it about like this. Now, I told you that that borders are kind of important, but this time I'm not going to have any borders because I'm going to have this big mask here, and then I'm also going to have, let me show you, my big voodoo guy head. And I'm going to put it on with foam tape. Okay. Now, you should always have some kind of a title, and I do. And it is called Local Stores and People. Okay. And I'm going to put it here. I'm just going to kind of arrange things so I know where I want them. And I'm also going to put these great big brads in, like on the two here. Kind of like right there. And I also have, for the other side, I have just pictures of, here are beads galore. There are beads galore there. They also have lots of different voodoo shops along with paraphernalia that you can get in there. Let me tell you, I walked into one and I turned around and walked back out because it was that creepy. And here is another. These are always in all the stores. The masks, the beads. Some stores, it's just the voodoo stuff. And yeah. So there you have it. I will probably put a few of these small little square brads in here somewhere. Just not sure where or how or whatever. So what I want to do first is go ahead and start. Oh, my tape. Whoa. I want to start with putting some of the pictures down. Excuse me. And yeah, so when you are doing your spreads, it's very important that people know, I mean, because you're not usually the only one that's going to be seeing these. And even my kids go through my books all the time. And some people, you know, they just want to look, and that's great. But if your picture should say some kind of a story. Say that I was doing a birthday party, and you kind of go along with the birthday party. Well, that's great, you know, with your picture. So you don't really have to journal a lot unless something, you know, major happened that so-and-so broke their arm roller skating, or, you know, something to that effect. Oh no, come back up. See, you just never know what's going to happen when you do a live. I am going to put this, I didn't want it next to, I'm going to put it over, actually. Here we go. And it's going to be close to the edge. And it's okay if I went over my masks, because sometimes that's what happens. Anyway, so if somebody broke their arm or something and at a birthday party, then you would want to journal, you know, so-and-so was roller skating and all of a sudden fell and they broke their arm, or how it happened, or so-and-so was grabbing a hold of him or her and drug him down, and, you know, whatever the story is. Then that's when you really want to do the journaling. So people will be seeing my picture here, and they're going to say, who's this lady? Well, I don't have to tell them. I just tell them, read the story, and then you'll know what happened. Okay. So this is going to be like I said, I like to do easy spreads. I don't want them to be really difficult. I could spend hours and hours doing one layout, and I don't want to do that. Okay, I just don't want to do that. So these have feathers. I can't remember which ones go with which, but let's just see if we can figure it out. Whoop. I think this blue one goes there, the green one goes there. Trying to remember. And then, of course, the purple, whoops, the purple here is supposed to go. Wow. I should have had these sitting here on them so that I knew how they went. This, there we go. This one goes on there. Got it. Wow. Let me tell you, sometimes. So I have my trusty little glue. I have my little glue pad, or glue thing. And I'm going to put a little bit, few glue dots, and I'm hoping that I can get these so they look really nice. So there we go. Not the best, but not the worst either. I would like to get a little bit closer. I'm thinking maybe this one goes next. No. Why do I say that? Because it's not tall enough. Now, I got these. Oh, let me tell you what I did. I got these, or this design, off of Cricut Design Space. And I did I just cut them out. It did have like a sign underneath of it that said Mardi Gras on it. Well, I took that out because I wasn't there at Mardi Gras. So I was there for something else. So that's why I took it off. Now my skull guy over here, I did that as a print and cut. Now I could have made it as a sticker, which is just as easy. And if you don't know how to do that, I could always show you how. In fact, I might do that anyway on a day. Yeah, that's looking like a pretty good mask there, isn't it? I'm kind of liking it. So, yes. So, I do use my Cricut. I used it, actually I used it a lot for this. I wonder if I should use this. I actually used it a lot for this spread because I wanted to cut this out. And this isn't quite the skull mask thing guy that was there. I took out some teeth and took out some other things and didn't want a bunch of I didn't want a bunch of white in there like it could have been. I mean, there was a whole bunch more. So I made it into like more of a sticker, but I just print it and cut it out instead. So that's how that is there. Okay, so this part of it is almost finished. But before I put these on, and I might put a couple of these up here as well to kind of go along with the theme here. So, and I'll do those in just a bit. So let's go ahead and put these on my tape. So I had so much fun doing this business trip and with these ladies and stuff. And I did give them a bad time for, you know, them letting me almost die and leaving me in New Orleans. They kind of laughed and like, no, we wouldn't have left you there. We would have called for help. Yeah, whatever. Anyway, we had a good laugh and at my expense and my stupidity. So make sure that you don't do what I did and just go along and randomly take pictures of people without asking. Because some people, they just don't like it. And then there are other people like me that will photobomb somebody. And just for the fun of it. Somebody was taking, I don't know, they weren't wedding pictures, but they were a couple pictures on these steps of one of the buildings in our town. And I was coming out of the building and they were taking pictures and I was like, photobomb. They all laughed and thought it was hilarious. But I mean, since we're digital now, you don't have to print those. So yeah, so there you go. I did also buy a mask while I was there. I found one that I really, really loved. It was this pretty blue one, and I'm hoping to find that picture so that I can use it as my very first page of the book. And I haven't been able to find it just yet. Finding out everything else, but not that. And so, and then I didn't buy it because, you know, things are not all that cheap down there. And I thought, well, I'll come back and get it. Yeah, don't ever say that, especially when you're on some type of vacation or something, because it was not there. And there was nothing anywhere like it. So I had to settle on something different. So I was a little tired or a little upset about that, but you know, it's my own fault for just not getting it when I could have. Okay, so we are down to this guy. Kind of creepy, isn't he? Yeah. So I'm going to put some, because I want him to have a little bit more pop out, more 3D-ish. And so I want to put foam on him. And when I do these, or I put these in, oh, what do you want to call it? In the book, I put them in, and then I put slide covers on them to protect the pictures and stuff. So I'm going to put him kind of at an angle. And see, he's popped up just a little bit, not a whole lot, but a little bit. Now, I believe that I have these little dots that also came with the mask, and I'm not sure where exactly they go, but I think I'm going to put them, or at least one or something, at the end of each feather. That kind of covers up the ends. I kind of like that. And then there's two of all of them. So this is the blue. And I probably put the feathers in the wrong spots, but I mean, according to their thing, that didn't turn out so good. there. Now I also have this little diamond dude. And I think I'm going to put him right here in the middle. Nothing like getting tons of glue. Try not to do that either. But, excuse me, this is my book, so if I need to, I can go back and do something else to possibly fix that. Do a pink one. And, I mean, I don't know if I can or not, but, so, I did a print and cut on this guy. I did just a basic cut on this guy. On this one, I did a cut with excuse me, a cut with the, what am I trying to say? The font, I did it with ink, and I did all of that on my Cricut. And in Cricut Design Space. I will do, oh, no, I'm missing a yellow one. Don't know where it's at. But here we go. I'll put this up here. And since I can't find the other yellow one, that's okay. I'm going to put the pink one, I think, above, right above. Wow. Okay. There's my little mask. Now, I need to be able to put my brads in. No. Is that what they're called? Or is that the, yeah, I don't know, whatever these are. I need to put them in, and I don't want to punch a major hole, so I am going to use my tweezers here, punch a small hole, maybe a little bit bigger hole, a little bit bigger. Okay, then we'll put these through. There we go. Flip it over, bend them down. Haha, looks better already, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm liking that. So, yeah, the rule of thumb is to put some kind of border or other papers or whatever to make some kind of what design, whatever you want to make, say, to kind of help with the page and to decorate it. But I think with what I have, now if you had buttons, you could replace something like this with buttons, or even up here, small buttons. Just, let's see, do I want to do, thinking, do I want to do them down here? I could do this, 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 and I have one more. That gives me 3 here and 3 over there. That's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to poke holes in randomly. Because there's no reason to measure, because I don't even know what to do for the measuring part of it. Now, these could be buttons, they could be brads, they could be, what are those, eyelets? And like I said, I'm trying to use all of my scrapbook items, paper, everything that I have to start going through and using them up. Now, if you do not have these, but you have buttons or something like that, then go ahead and use those. If you have any other thing to decorate them, use those as well. Use some kind of ribbon. Use, I don't know, if you have been scrapbooking for a while, you probably have a bunch of stuff like I do. Let's start using them up and getting them out of your craft rooms for maybe some new stuff. Oh, I like that. There you go. There is the first page. I like it. Okay, this one I'm just going to move over just a little bit. And I'm going to poke a couple of holes through there too. Let's see. How about one here? One here. And one there. That looks, yeah, pretty even. Might not be, but looks pretty even to me. My page, doesn't matter. If you are a person that measures everything, that's okay. Measure it, make it perfect. If it's not straight, that's okay. My OCD would be pictures on the wall. If they're not straight, that bothers me. Okay, okay. I am marking that spread as being done. So, simple piece of cake. It's got some journaling on it. Like I said, your pictures should go from telling a story throughout the whole thing. Or if you need to do some journaling so other people can understand what it is that you are trying to say in your pictures. Now, this is the local stores and the people. And so this is my title. And I did it differently instead of separately, which is really kind of cool. Or you can just do, I mean, if you don't have a Cricut machine or something like that, or any kind of die cuts, just do it on your computer with whatever font that you want, whatever color that you want the font to be, and whatever color paper. And then just do it like this and put it on your page. It does not have to be with a Cricut. So I want you to use what you have available without going out to the store and buying a whole bunch of stuff and having a whole room full of things like I do. But of course, if you want to, go ahead. If you want a bunch of this, some of these things are not very expensive. Some of them you could probably even get at the dollar store, just so you know that. And there you have it. So, have any questions? Let me know. And please subscribe to my page. I'm going to keep doing this. We will go into other things as we go along. And like, you know, how did I do this? I did it on Design Space. So maybe at a later date, we can, I can show you how I made that. Okay, so nice to see you again. Talk to you for the next time, whatever it may be. Thank you. Bye.